Hello, welcome. Let's get right to it. This is episode 19 of the PROi series, PVM Rush on Iron. We're in season 2, which is the mid-game. Chapter, I don't know what. I've been very out of touch with the GitHub guide that I'm writing. I've been meaning to do a whole rework of the guide because I think I'm doing it too hand-holdy. One of the core tenets of that guide is it's not meant to be hand-holdy. Currently, the way it's written, it's very hand-holdy. So I've been meaning to rework it. Just haven't gone around to it because I kind of have been busy playing. Anyway, let me go back to the goals. So we're in full push mode. We're in you know how in F1 they say box, 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 box. We're in push, 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 so. We're pushing freaking so right now, man. We need to push so because we're our money situation is getting tight. 80 construction is beginning to open up. Like our teaks, if we look at the teaks, right? We got 6k teaks here. We got more in the freaking kingdom that are coming in. We need 7k. Let's just round this up to 7k. We need 7k. We got 6k right now, right? That's gonna be another 5 days. Another 5 days, we'll have 80, 80 construction unlocked. But we need money though. We don't have the money for it. So what do we do for money? Well, we push SOT, and that's what we're doing. So what do we need to push SOT? Well, we need 70 defense. That'll unlock Piety. We need 70 Hunter, which is on the way. That'll come passively. We need 70 of this. 70 mining. So this is all pushing SOT. All of these are pushing SOT. Our singular purpose in this account right now is to push, push, push SOT. Okay, I don't care about BOFA actually. I'm you know how there's that meme with the guy from Breaking Bad, Gus? He's you're doing SOT for BOFA. I'm doing SOT for freaking money, man. I just want money. So yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Yeah, let's just do a farm run, get the brain juices flowing sort of thing. So we got this. Our money is just hilariously. It is so low. Oh my god. Okay. I'm still I've immediately, the thing is, I've ended the last episode, and then I've immediately started the next episode. So I'm a little bit frustrated by that loss to the champion we had. He's so strong, man. I don't know. I did not expect him to be this strong. So what do we do? Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing we need to deal with. What do we do, man? I think I have a plan for it. Actually, let me write that down. Where is this? Okay, so what we're going to do. Yeah, so we're going to push 55 fletching. And 55 fletching will unlock broader fletching. We'll do a couple of Slayer tasks. Get 300 Slayer points. We'll unlock broader fletching. Broader fletching is going to give us access to broader bolts. We'll use Void and broad bolts on that Scarab champion. I think we can do it with that. I think so. Another thing that I do keep an eye on is, look at this. I mean, since logging on, we've been doing some dailies, right? I did blab on a little bit, just standing still. The dailies really freaking add up, dude. You gotta be careful not to get too invested in them, because basically we're gonna be spending about 20 minutes after I'm done talking. Well, not 20 minutes, but close to 20 minutes, just not making any sort of progress towards this. We're kind of just upkeeping the dailies, and we're not making any real progress. I mean, it's very passive, down the line sort of progress that we're making with dailies. They're very good to maintain, obviously, right? Not taking that away from them, but you gotta not be consumed by them. I've been finding myself, and no, I have really good restraint, right? I honestly do. But even with my restraint, as I look at this time here, I'm 20 minutes not doing anything towards this. That's not good, right? So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do next is we'll go over to mixology and get a feel of how many herbs we got going on, and see how much, you know, paste we make and that sort of thing, and see what the situation is like towards going for 70. So I may have to ramp up the herb runs, which is, yeah, I don't like doing herb runs at all, but if I have to for 70 herb lore, I will have to, right? So yeah, let's go over, let's go to mixology. Let's go to that place, yeah. Well, welcome back. I've been burning these, and there's a good news, bad news sort of situation. Actually, mostly bad news. Good news. We got a shit ton of these. This is like insane. This is like overset. Like, had I an equal amount of lie, so we got, or mox, or no, what's the other one? Aga, right? Had I an equal amount of Aga, this would be like, woof, we would be completely set. However, you need to clean these things in order to use it. I can't freaking clean this, so we're fucked. Like, what's the herb lore boost? Let me just look that up. Temporary skill boost. Botanical pie is 4, so we need 63. Maybe we can get 63. It's crazy how close this is. Like, everything has been so, like, super close. Wow. I apologize. Like, sometimes my mic just, like, my voice gets all robot-y. I don't know why. I think, oh yeah, so I think I know what happens. So what happens is, I have a Mac, right? And with a Mac, if you connect your iPhone to charge it, your iPhone can act as a microphone. So whenever I charge my iPhone, I suspect what's happening is it's like my iPhone becomes a mic, and then also the mic I'm wearing becomes a mic. So it's like this echoey thing, robotic thing goes on with my voice. So, which is just super lame. Actually, I don't know if this is what's really happening. It just seems idiotic that the computer would like have 2 mics. But now I've been kind of like keeping my iPhone unplugged, which is annoying because I need to like charge it. Anyway, I definitely want to get the chugging barrel, and I want to get the goggles, and I want to get that little box, the ingredient box. Those 3 unlocks are so good. Yeah, at minimum 100%, those are the ones I'm gonna go for. I don't know how many paste I will need to get all 3. Like definitely more than this, and I'll probably have to reach more, like higher than 70 herb lore for that, but not a problem. Like that's, yeah, it's just saying that I want to really go for those. Those are like great, man. Those rewards are so good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I think I will. What's the play? Let's look at the play. Yeah, the play is this. We gotta get willows. We have to do some willow. Yeah, okay. I gotta look at how many I need. We're gonna need to get some willows. I don't even know how you do fletching training. Like, what's the modern way to do fletching training? I don't know. I literally don't know. And I don't care to learn. I'm gonna do it how I knew of it as a kid. You know that meme with, whatchamacallit? Mr. Incredible? And he's like, math is math. That's kind of how I am. I'm like, okay, if I need to do prayer training, I'm gonna kill green dragons. I don't know, like, this shit, man. So, okay, let's go here. We need 804 willow longbow for 50, and then we'll get the rest through our kingdom. Alright, so this is gonna be very boring. I will catch you guys when something interesting happens, and I think I don't know when that's gonna happen. It's gonna be this fletching training, and then I think I'm gonna probably do pest control, so maybe I'll open it up when I get pest control, probably when we have a Spory up next. So, alright, thanks for watching, take care, bye-bye. Hello, welcome back. We've gotten 50 fletching, by the way. So, now what we'll do is we'll just do a farm run, and then I'll circle back in a sec. Alright, so we're at the kingdom. We're going to go pick up the maple logs. So I'm going to choose maple logs this time. That's what, because I want to get the fletching levels. Alright, so we're done with the farm run. And what we're going to do now, I can't really play actively right now. So I'm going to head over to crabs. We're going to grab 70 defense that way. Not a whole lot to it. It'll just take a couple hours. And yeah, so then, well, we can unlock Piety down the road. I can't play actively right now, so I'll just be chilling out here. Alright, take care. Hello, welcome back. We've just attained 70 defense, so that's great. We're done with defense. We're done with melee training for a bit now, I think. Now what we're gonna do is we'll just do a farm run rotation sort of thing. Alright, I'm gonna do another collection of maples because we didn't have enough. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna collect again. There we go. So we need to get mining done. We also need some buckets of sand, obviously, for crafting training. So a lot on the plate. Oh yeah, and we want to get Void Ranger Helm. Yeah, there's a lot to do. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for a bit. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. Well, welcome back. We've just hit 55 fletching. And now what we can do is just not train, but get 300 points for broader fletching. We'll make some bolts and then yeah, get on with our day. So, but yeah, we'll get 61 range, broad bolts. That should be like enough to kill the Scarabite boss. Alright, so I'm just gonna be here, and yeah, we'll pick it up when I finish the task. Alright, take care, bye-bye. Alright, we just finished up with trolls, and goddamn, this task sucks, dude. This task really sucks, like being here. I thought I could, like, you know, just AFK over there. You can't. You can't AFK this task. Because the rangers fuck you up. You do get a lot of alcohols, though. Like, insane. That's... what the hell? Anyway, let's take a look at our points. 536, okay, cool. Broader fletching, let's go. Okay. Let's get a task, see what we get. Bloodveld, okay. Now what we've got to do is we got to go to pest control. Literally got to go to pest control, so. We got to go there, grab ourselves a ranger helm. Alright, so I'm going to be chilling here. Nothing all that interesting. Catch you guys later, take care. Oh, welcome back. I'm going to make a judgment call. And I'm going to sell my melee helm. So, the melee helm is... I just can't do this, man. We don't need the melee helm for quite some time. I don't know when we'll even need it. I think for TOB. So the melee helm was helpful for a while. Let's just get rid of it. And then what we'll do is we'll go train range and get 61 range this way. Take a bit, but not that long, I hope. And then what we'll do is once we have 61 range, we're gonna head on over to finishing up with that quest. Alright, so I'm just gonna train here. Have a good night. Take care. Bye. Hello, welcome back. We are in the middle of a farm run situation. I have also gotten the 61 range, so we're gonna be doing whatchamacallit, the Scarab quest shortly. I'm just gonna do this real quick. We're gonna do some seaweed. Actually, I haven't done a seaweed yet. I should really get piety. It's definitely to do. Just been lazy. No bucket still. I'm just gonna do the herb or the farm tree run and that sort of thing quickly. We'll come back soon. Well, welcome back. I was just wrapping up with my daily rotation. Had a backlog of staffs built up, so I made some orbs and stuff. Then elked them, and now we got a nice little cash stack again. So where were we with the actual stuff? So we need to buy some, whatchamacallit, broad bolts, right? So let's do that. Alright, so this is going to be the setup. Hopefully this is enough for the MP enough Scarabus, man. It'll be scary if it's not. It'll be very scary if it's not. Run out of run energy. I don't think this is gonna work. Might not work. Hey, let's go, man. Interesting, so Scabarus is a demigod of sorts, and the Devourer was able to corrupt him along with his followers. This guy is the follower of Scabarus, and she used those guys, Scabarus, to send plagues to Sophonin, which then Menaphos imposed the lockdown. So she basically indirectly caused the lockdown of Menaphos by sending plagues to Sophonin via these guys. So Scabarus, the person we talked to, the high priest at least of Scabarus, he also mentions that in addition to Scabarus being corrupted or hypnotized by the Devourer, there's also Krondus, Het, and who's the other guy? Krondus, Het, and the monkey guy, right? So those three are also kind of semi or demigods that have also been corrupted. But unfortunately, we're not really gonna know their stories. I know in this quest we don't really explore their storylines. But those are also like very powerful beings that were hypnotized by the Devourer. And she's essentially like trying to raid the tomb of Tumikin or Osmutin, right? To grab herself like crazy power. She wants to. She's actually a demigod herself. She wants to attain pure godhood. Oh, interesting. So they actually use Kadava berry potions to enter a deep sleep. So that's how she smuggles them out. The citizens of Sophonin that are trapped in Menaphos. She induces a sleep on them, and then that's kind of a throwback reference to Romeo and Juliet. I think there's a demigod and then there's a lesser god. So the four deities, or four lesser gods, which are like Het, Monkey Guy, Scabrous, and Krondus, those are the lesser gods, and then she's a demigod. So I think demigods are above lesser gods. So Zahur has asked us to grab this lily. She wants to cure the pox. Cool, so she's made a cure, and now we're going to deliver that to Sophonin. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It must be really annoying hearing me say that. Sophonim. Yeah, Sophonim. We can use melee against the final boss. We're golden. I remember it being kind of like not difficult, but it was not as trivial as, you know, like the older quest bosses. You just basically turn on Protect from Prayer, attack them, right? The newer quest bosses, there's a little bit of a mechanic to them. Oh, okay, so we gotta actually fight now, okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a break and we're gonna take, yeah, we'll do the final fight in a sec. Alright, so we're gonna go prep for that fight. Alright, so we've broken the trance on some of the citizens, the slaves that were working on digging the tomb up. She's actually purposely blocked the entrance, so we're looking to open up the entrance to the tomb, the pyramid. So these guys are now like, okay, we'll work for you instead, and we'll open up the tomb. Osmond's kind of a boss, dude. Like, you get to meet Osmond so early in the game, but he's like he's a pretty big character in this. He's gonna be like in Menaphos, once they eventually like involve that city in the game, he'll be part of like in that storyline, because what Osmond is about is like there's Alcarid, right? And Menaphos and Sophanin are kind of like opposing kingdoms to Alcarid, so he kind of has spies there, and what he likes to do is keep tabs on the neighboring settlements and kingdoms and that sort of thing. So Menaphos and Sophanin being them. So yeah, this guy's duty is to Alcarid solely, but she has begun to get a soft spot for the citizens of Sophanin and Menaphos, and they've kind of had a fallout. Yeah, their two cities were at war. Previously. He just wants to make sure it doesn't happen again. Osmond's like, peace. Oh my god, I messed up the fucking worlds again, dude. That was way too easy. Osmond's kind of a dick too. Like, he's all about business. So he left us to our characters like, yo man, what the hell? We saved you back with that scarab. Remember when we were in the underground tunnels? Like, we're like, yo bro, we helped you out there, man. So the pox is gone. We are cured. Softening this guy. Look at his face. It's all good now. Technically speaking, Menaphos should be open up now because the lockdown was due to the plague, but now the plague is done. But I don't think it's that simple as that. So, wow, the Pharaoh came out. Holy cow! Oh, cool. So they're gonna begin ending the quarantine, but look at his eyes. He's definitely still under the Devourer's influence. Cool. So now the Osmond's tomb is also opened up to us. So cool. Nice. Ooh, great, great, great. Okay, this is what we were interested in. Now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna start with mining, man. I really gotta move on with mining. Mining is bottlenecking a lot of things. It's bottlenecking crafting. We need to craft glory. It's bottlenecking the required levels for Soat. So let's try this guy out. Technically, I could even go for dragon pickaxe, man. Like, we have the setup for killing Calvarion very, very like comfortably actually with the zombie axe. Oh, we can't. Right. The reason why we can't is we need to do Monkey Madness too, because we need the seed pod. Let's take a look at the requirements for that. Watchtower's easy. This is easy. This is yeah. Well, bottlenecked by that. 69 Slayer is actually hard. 55 Thieving is easy. So yeah, there's a little bit of stuff to do before Dragon Pickaxe. But in the meantime, we'll do some of this. I don't even know if I need these anymore. I don't think so, right? I'll just wear it for traditional reasons. Yes, sir. Dude, this looks really good, man. I don't know what it is about. Oh, the Varrock? Yeah, the Varrock armor's green is just working with our hair, dude. And the circlet's jewel, oh my god, this looks so good, man. The circlet's jewel is like matching our pickaxe along with our hair a little bit. Like, oh, this looks so good. Let's try it out. I'm tempted to just do a little bit of AFK Stardust mining to unlock the Celestial Ring. But then... something to think about. But I'm just going to chill out here. I'm going to turn off my brain and just do some grinding, man. I've been like, yeah, I've been going hard doing like PvP stuff. I just want to do something relaxing and grind and shit, man. So, yep, it's going to be fun. Man, I wonder... Oh, Now I'm really thinking about unlocking the celestial ring. I think we'll have to unlock the celestial ring. Wonder what it said. Like, I wonder if it's gonna give us a notification when we need to sip water, or is it just gonna handle that for us? Man, I love this, dude. Such a huge QL here. But I think we'll have to unlock the sigil, the ring, the circlet. Yeah, it's overdue. We should unlock that first, technically speaking. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna do this till we get celestial sigil or ring, whatever that is, and then we're gonna pick it up back at whatever that is called, the sandstone mine. Yeah. Let's take a look at the goals. Okay, we got this done. We'll need to do this. Got this done. Got this done. Got this done. Got this done. We're working on this. That's duplicated, oopsie. This will come passively. Gonna get rid of that. Alright, catch you guys later. Take care, bye-bye. Alright, so we've just finished up with mining. We have enough for the sigil. I keep calling it a sigil, celestial ring. That guy, this. Then we'll go here. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna be doing sandstone mining. Plans have not changed. We're gonna get 70 this way. It's also gonna double as getting the buckets of sand for crafting. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Take care, bye bye. Hello, welcome back. We're just about to hit 70 mining, and man, this circlet has just been so good. It's made the entire fight with Scabrous completely worth. Just been chilling here the entire time pretty much, and yeah. And I've been using a PvP world too. There's like nobody crashing you, you're just chilling here alone. It's perfect. Hey, okay, let's go. Let's pause it and check out how much sand we got. That's perfect, great. Okay. We gotta go to, let's do fishing trawler. Oh, another thing I've realized, we can do these two quests for Herblore. Absolutely. Oh, I can't use the on this world, okay. So yeah, we'll do these two quests. I can't believe I didn't do Legends quest earlier. That's just so bad. We can get 120k XP. I haven't done a farm run in quite some time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, wind down. Actually, I'm gonna call it for today, and we're gonna pick it up next time. Hello, welcome back. We are in the middle of a farm run, and pretty much since the last clip, I have only been doing farm runs, and I've also actually decided, so there's a couple things happening in real life, and I cannot play. Like, I cannot play actively at all. Given I can't play at all, actively at least, I was like, you know what? Let's just AFK combat. Let's get back into our established routine back in the day, which was AFK combat, farm runs, birdhouse runs, seaweed runs. So now what I'm doing is I've just nestled back in that quote-unquote loop. So that means I'm going to be doing attack training. I'm going hard on attack training, and yeah, so it's just, I'm just going to keep on doing attack, but I was hoping I could like rush CG, I can't, like there's stuff going on in real life. So anyway, Hesporia's up, so let's do that. Actually, we can't use this anymore because we don't have the Void Helm, but not a problem. We've been using Rune anyway before, so yeah. Unfortunate. So yeah, I am gonna go back to melee training. Not much happening besides, yeah, melee training, melee training, melee training. Maybe we can do Tears of Guthix. Cool, yeah. Let's do that. Alright, so let's take a look at the XP. That's huge. This is getting up there, man. This is really getting up there. We're almost at base 50s and we didn't even try. My god. What the hell? Holy cow, yeah. We're really close to base 50s. Interesting. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna be crabbing and catch you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, I've just finished up with a farm run and kind of like a rotation. I've been hanging out at crabs and yeah, pretty much doing the same plan. It is morning and I figured I'd sneak in some zombie pirates a little bit more and get some raw metrics on how much hour or how much money you make per hour. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of time, but I figured I'd leverage the day. So I don't know if I'll be able to get an exact calculation, but let's head over there and see how much money we make an hour, or how much money we make in like 15 minutes or something, and then average that over an hour. Okay, so we were there for a little bit under 15 minutes. And this was kind of a pretty average run. And we made about 400k. So that's actually, yeah, that's really good. And I can, like, I will never do battle staffs anymore. Like, I can confidently say this is much better than battle staffs. Like, on a per hour basis, on a GP per minute basis, this is much, much better. I did turn on the non-high alk value. There are good things that you like. You want to have the non-high alk value too, because like these, you want like I count these as GP, right? Because I'm gonna be buying these. This I also count as GP. This you can count as GP. This you can even count as GP because you're like we're going to be using this way in the future. You can count this as GP as well. So a lot of value. Like yeah, you get a lot of value here because the raw GP per hour is just much better than battle staffs. So I think yeah, 15 minutes we made about 300k, let's say. Yeah, that's 1.2 mil. 1.2 mil an hour. 1.2 mil an hour, which is double than battle staff. So yeah, we're going to be doing this. Um, what I want to do also is I kind of want to like get some of these. I want to burn some of these. Interested in seeing how much we get for these. Not bad. How much is that? So that's 331k in 20. So that's, let's say 300k divided by 20. It's about 15k a key. 15k a key zombie. So that's another, what's that by 15? 270k right there. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. Cool. Definitely gonna be doing zombie pirates instead of battle staffs. No more battle staffs, which I'm very thankful. Like yeah, there's love and hate relationship. It is therapeutic, but it's not worth it. So yeah. All right, take care. Bye bye. Well, welcome back. We are going to Alderan, or I forget where, but we're gonna grab some cosmic runes and burn the last of our staffs. So we're no longer gonna be doing staffs for real this time. I know last time I actually said something like, oh, I'm not going to be doing staffs because I have zombie pirates, but this time I am sure I'm not going to be doing it. So, I always forget So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up with battle staffs, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna head back to crabs. I still don't have time to play. I'm just gonna, yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up this, head back to crabs. Once I have time, we'll do construction. All right, take care, bye bye. Well, welcome back. I've wrapped up with a farm run rotation. It is fairly late at night and it is working day the next day, so I figured I'd get some zombie pirates, and I did that this morning, and oof, I am kind of really liking how much gold I got. So I'm a little bit addicted. I kind of want to go back there and see what happens. Oh, I realized I should have just been potting too. Wow. So in about 10 minutes, 360k. That's insane. I got kind of lucky there though, for sure. That was like, let's say 30 minutes. 30 minutes, I made like, what? I don't even know how much. 700k, right? Plus 700k? That's insane, dude. Love it, bro. I kind of want to burn these. Definitely want the teleport anchoring scroll eventually. Okay. Alright. What can I do right now? I have a little bit of time. Alright, I'm gonna take off. Catch you guys later. Take care. Bye. Well, welcome back. We're in the middle of a spore kill. So for the bucket. Nope. So I finished up with my farm run. And yeah, can't play still. Gonna head back to crabs and do some AFK melee training. Alright, catch you later. Take care. Bye bye. Hello, welcome back. We ran out of volcanic ash, so we're doing a little bit of mining there to top up our stack. In addition, I have been, after Spori, just doing melee training. Yeah, so melee training at crabs, birdhouse runs, seaweed runs, that sort of thing. Nothing has changed pretty much since the Spori kill, just doing melee training. I just do not have time to play. Yeah, can't play attentively, so might as well do some AFK training. I have a little bit of time right now, but yeah, our volcanic, like I had no volcanic ash pretty much, right? So I had to kind of top that up a little bit. Made some notes on magic, so what kind of XP rates we're gonna get, what the expenditure is gonna look like an hour. This is based on like we're gonna do 1200 cash, ideally, possibly, theoretically, 1200 cash an hour. But I think it'll be lower. It'll be probably 10,000 casts an hour, which is 100 GP casts. So it'll be 100k an hour, 10 mil for 7 mil XP. Or no, this will be a little bit lower. I gotta calculate that. 10 mil for actually I gotta lower this as well. This is based on the 1200 casts. No, this is actually not based on 1200 casts, sorry. This is based on DPS. So I'll revisit this, but I think it's gonna cost about 1.5 mil for 80. Yeah. So it'll be Yeah, it'll. Oh my god, this guy, dude. Oh boy. Okay. This guy has the full granite outfit. It's so funny. He looks. Yeah, it looks so funny. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'll refine the mage thing. Anyway, one thing I did want to touch on is sailing. Sailing is about 10 hours away, and I have no plans for sailing. I have no idea what sailing is. I have watched, I think, one video on it, which and the only thing I know about it is it's going to introduce new Slayer monsters. I think there's these things called frost dragons. That's going to be super great. Really look like, yeah, that video, it really interested me. I am really looking forward to it. However, as much as I am looking forward to it, and I know it'll be fantastic, and I want to get into sailing at some point, I will not change my path. I still think I'm going to just proceed forward with this path. There's just so much to do in RuneScape, right? So we just have so much to do. Sailing is one more thing on the plate, and I do not think I'm going to invest in it. I need time to absorb it, understand it, see how it works. I can't invest into something that I don't know anything about just yet. So I'm going to kind of step back, look at it, see how it's working, try to understand it on my own, which will take time. I can't jump into sailing. So, and that's okay because we have so much to do, right? So that's a sailing blurb there. 10 hours away, really looking forward to it. Won't participate in the beginning. Will participate later down the line once we kind of figure things out. And once we've kind of established ourselves a little bit more, yeah, BOFA, once you have BOFA, the game really opens up. So yeah, little update there. Don't have time to play still. Again, like I mentioned, I will be hanging out at Frost or at these Ammonite crabs, doing the daily farming rotation, that sort of thing. All right, take care. Bye. Well, welcome back. In the last clip, I was doing some volcanic ash mining. I've done a farm run rotation since then. And then I had a realization. I'm like, wait, let me try out Vedion. Our stats are getting up there, so I was like, hey, why don't I give that a shot? I also have a scout. I've done both Vedion and whatchamacallit, Calvarion on my other iron. Actually, I would solely do Calvarion on my other iron over there. And with that iron, of course, I had the Royal Seed Pod, and I also had the Hard Diary completed, so it was comfortable doing that. On this iron, I'm like, you know what? I don't care if I die. I just want to try it out. And the advantage now is I have 2 irons, so I can use my other iron as a scout. So I want to see how good scouting is. It worked really well in Green Dragons, in Wilderness Agility. I've seen people use scouts, so I'm like, hey, maybe I should like try out how scouting, kind of works. So I kind of told myself that I wouldn't do any serious PVMing before maxing my combat skills. So while this is fine, I think I'm gonna stick to what I said. Serious PVMing really should be done with max combat. So good little experiment, was fun, but I think I'm gonna head back after this kill, assuming I survive. The kills just take too long, dude. Like, this is fine, but the kills just take way too long. Ugh, whatever. I don't really care. I think, first of all, I should not be doing this unless I'm max combat, so the kills are faster, right? Yeah, so that's what I learned. I learned that the kills are just too slow. You don't want to, you basically don't want to do this unless you're max combat. Like, you don't want to do any sort of PVM unless you're max combat. We're going to go back to combat training. I just had a tiny bit of time to explore that a little bit. And what I found out was, unfortunately, even with a scout, it's not like a guaranteed, you know, escape. My reaction time was a little bit kind of dull because it's my first time. I kind of got a little bit overwhelmed. But I think maybe I could have reacted a little bit better. I should have pulled Vedion down a little bit more. Anyway, let me build a strength Ami. Alright, we're heading back to Fossil Island. Gonna do some AFK melee training. And catch you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, welcome back. It has been quite some time since the last clip, IRL. I have not been doing anything besides crabbing. And actually, I mean anything. I've had absolutely no time to even do farm runs. I've done very tiny amounts of farm runs. I've just been crabbing. So let me show you something. We got 98 attack incoming. I've even been doing some defense training. I've been split between whether I should do defense or attack, but then I'm like, let's just do attack to 99 and then do defense. Yeah, so now I'm doing attack. We're almost 99. We're gonna do 81, or we're gonna do defense right after. And yeah, I have not had time to play actively at all, like I've been mentioning in the past few clips, to the point where I have been neglecting my farm runs even, and my hunter or birdhouse run, seaweed runs, just have not had time to play actively. I can play passively. What I like to do is actually, the way I play on my mobile is I use TeamViewer to remote into my desktop. So I basically play like on my desktop, even on mobile, because I have an iPhone and you can't really AFK on your iPhone. So I like to use TeamViewer to play remotely on my desktop through my mobile phone, and that way I can get some AFK crabbing in. All that to say, just been AFKing crabs. I have now finally some time to play actively, so I'm gonna get a move on soon. Just wanted to highlight stats here, the combat stats. You'll notice the rest are exactly the same. I might have gotten a farming level, might have put more XP on Hunter a bit. Yeah, haven't done anything besides serious combat training. Haven't had the chance to play. Yeah, I've been mentioning that in the past few clips. I mentioned I was gonna do some farm runs in between. I couldn't even do like any weaving in. So anyway, let's get a move on. I do have some time to play now, so let's take a look at the patch situation. I have planted some trees already, so I guess I'll do a herb run and farm run, or the farming guild run. So, oh, actually, I'm really excited. I think we will be finally done with Hunter. Forever. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be done with Hunter forever now. So let's take a look. Yeah. We're gonna be getting 1600 XP through the birdhouses, and we will no longer need to do any sort of birdhouse runs anymore. I only care about 70 Hunter. That's it. I don't need any more than that. There's no diaries that interest me to push my Hunter higher. Unless sailing has Hunter requirements. I don't think they do though. I don't think it does, I mean. So yeah, Hunter is done. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything that requires Hunter. I'm not gonna grab Chinchampas to train range. I know that sucks. I'm gonna do it the very slow way. Yeah, I can't do it, man. I can't do chins, so that's really bad, but yeah, I don't really care. Given it's been some time since I've recorded, it's all nice and wintry now, so that's cool. Forget if I've given a shout out to the RuneLite and plugin devs. Like, it's phenomenal. Like, those guys are just, oh my god. they're just, yeah, insane. The fact that I even play OSRS is because of them. Obviously, it's the game itself, but they enabled me to keep going, really. I actually remember I had a stint with the game when it initially started, like when they did a poll. When they did the poll for OSRS, of course, I voted yes. And then I played for nostalgia's sake back in 2013. I played a little bit, you know, and then I quit the game. I was like, oh, this is nice, nostalgia, great. And yeah, I just didn't keep going. And at that time, I don't think there were like great clients around. But then I downloaded RuneLite. Once RuneLite came out, eventually, not right once it came out, but eventually I started playing again because RuneLite was just a really great client. So absolute massive shout outs to them. Unfortunate. Okay, farm run done. I'm really lost though. I don't know what to do. Because I haven't really played actively in so long, so I don't know what to do right now. Oh yeah, Legends Quest. I said I wanted to do Legends Quest. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna end the episode here because it's been some time since I've played. Let's do a recap. I want to take a look at the time played. It's almost 33 days. So the goal of trying to rush, whatchamacallit, SOT is kind of, I mean, we're still really early in the account, but I wanted to do SOT by like 30 days in. I could have, but just got busy with life. Rather than not do anything, I was like, you know what, might as well get these levels up because we will need them for CG, and you will need them for any sort of extended, grindy, long-term PVM. Yeah, so these are just nice to have. Might as well do them. So we are doing them. Next up, I guess I'll do a recap of this video. So we killed the Scarab boss, we got 70 mining, and then we began to do a little bit of, we did some zombie pirates just to get the money situation and understand how much money we're making. Zombie pirates are great, by the way. We did Vedion, tried it out, died, it is what it is. Then we basically did a bunch of melee training. I think that was the gist of this episode. I made some notes on magic training down the line where we'll need to do. These numbers need to be tweaked. Yeah, so that was kind of this episode. Didn't really progress a whole lot besides, yeah, not a very exciting episode really. Got kind of sidetracked by IRL priorities. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. We're gonna pick it up in episode 20, and we're gonna start. Actually, I feel like I've said this like over and over again, but we're gonna get a start on doing requirements for SOT. I mean, we have been, but yeah, I really want to get going with SOT. And oh man, and the teaks are probably rolling in, so we gotta like do construction too. I have a whole blurb on construction I'll say later. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. We'll pick it up again shortly, right after. And yeah, 32 days, 21 hours. We're at these stats. Looking good, looking clean. Let's look at the bank real quick. 40, wait, what? That's lower than I thought it would be. What the hell? Where'd the money go? Ugh. I know I put some money in the kingdom, but yikes, what? Why is it so low? Did something drop in value while sailing was up? Something must have dropped in value while sailing got released, and it made the bank lower. That's the only explanation. Wow. How did the bank drop in value so hard, dude? Yeah, I don't really get it. I can't explain it. Like, I'm worried if I died to a PVM death that made the bank value lower, but... Huh. Alright, yeah. Gonna end the episode here. Take care. Bye-bye.